What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the ITP Paladin. The mess is getting cleaned. It may not look it, but it is. And I feel a lot better about it. It's a lot less stressful, and it's a lot less of a load on my mind. I was initially going to try and do this through mobile, but my daughter kept obnoxiously playing one of her auditory toys, that actually is pretty obnoxious. She keeps pressing the same button, and it's very loud. So I decided, why the heck not just make a quick video over here? I got the sun beaming in my face. Or at least sunlight. Anyway, let's try and make this quick. I don't want this to be another 5-minute video if I can help it. So, I've been seeing a lot of social media posts, and I kind of want to be a little bit more down to earth on this one. So, I am excited about the direction of Overwatch 2. There's a lot of stuff that they're doing that I'm actually pretty happy with. I like the way that they're, talking about everything. I like the way that they're releasing everything. I like how they're being open and honest. And visibly, I can see it. They are listening, maybe not to all the feedback, but they are listening to key feedback, and that's good. Something that they guaranteed that they would do. Hi, Sadie. She's bored. This is why I got to make it quick. So, I can see it. Improvement. Overwatch 2 is climbing. I'm happy that they're learning. I'm happy that they're paying attention. I'm happy that they're coming in and they're actually mingling with the community and trying to get as much feedback and try to make it for the player base as possible. It's currently in a stage of transition, so we can see the changes happen, and we can see that they're actually trying. And all that is A-okay. I'm kind of tired right now, so I'm not as cavalier in attitude as I could be to show it, but in my inability to reflect, I'm basically excited about the future of Overwatch because I'm seeing the improvements. I'm seeing that they were willing to even backtrack and kind of admit the small mistakes. But now comes the problem in the back of my head that I have to still shelter myself for, and everybody must as well, because even though you're hopeful for the future, you still should cushion yourself in case something eventually comes to crash and burn. Like, we're gaining altitude, but we have very much the capability of nosediving right into the ground and seeing this growth over time just come straight down. Everybody needs to be able to prepare for this, and everybody needs to keep this in the back of their head that we have been alluded to before from Team 4, maybe not from lack of themselves, but rather the leadership who is giving direction to them, controlling them, and, making all these things go on. So basically what I'm trying to say is, we should still cushion ourselves because things can go terribly wrong very quickly. Anything can happen, and although the future looks bright, it is very possible that they can technically fall off immediately, and we need to prepare ourselves. We have been disillusioned before with promises of the future, and they failed to deliver. And the game was inevitably, maybe not dead or dying, as it were, but definitely on the path towards it. And we cannot deny it. They were doing a lot of mistakes. They weren't listening to their community. They were doing a lot of power-hungry, money-hungry decisions. Maybe not the dev team again, but the leadership in control. Microsoft just bought it, so now they have the resources. They're no longer in desperate need of money like they were before. But now we have to remember one thing. And this one comes more from the entertainment industry as a whole versus just gaming or movies or anything. Television doesn't matter. The thing that we have to remember is that in order for us to actually see a change come to fruition, when it comes to the entertainment industry, when we see decisions made on the long grand scale, we have to remember that all those decisions still take months to implement. So we can hear about these different news articles, we can hear about these different changes, we can hear about these different things, we can even theorize about different things we've heard in rumors. But the thing about rumors is that if something major is announced, or something major is found out, or something major is leaked, it takes time. Bobby Kotick left, by the way, the devil, left Blizzard, stepped down as CEO, and basically just left with all the money that he made back in December. Literally the beginning of the year, December 31st, January 1st, whatever. The turn of the year. We're 2024. He is no longer employed. So his effects are still possibly in play on a legal standard. So some of the things that we're seeing are probably like, hey, they cannot undo all the stuff that he's doing right now because legally they can. Maybe whatever he put into motion needs to continue, but they're going to try and fight back and try to cushion that so that they can, start moving the game back to where it needs to be. So that's Bobby Kotick. And Microsoft now intervened. They have the resources, they have the money. So now what I'm theorizing is that just because things are now starting to get into motion, everybody's taking things cautiously, moving slowly, and moving forward with whatever was there, it is very possible that we will not see a majority of these changes for, now that we're 3 months in, another 3 months to 5 or 6 months later down the line. I've already set my calendar that if by the time 6 months has passed, so we're like 3 more months to go, if 3 more months goes by from this point in time and nothing majorly changes, I'm just going to assume that they're not going to do much more and they're just going to keep going with the path that they're doing. And my hopes, again, are bright, but I am cushioning myself in case there's failure, and everybody should as well, because, quite frankly, I'm enjoying everybody's ecstatic behavior, and I'm liking how excited everyone is, but you just got to be careful. And that's kind of like my PSA right now. I'm going to be streaming Fortnite tonight. I'm going to be continuing my grind later in the week. My schedule doesn't look like it's picked up on security, so I'm going to be hopefully here playing the game a little bit more often. Just one more thing. Actually, is it 3? No, 2. Because I can't think of the third thing right now. I'll mention it on stream. So, number 1, first off, thank you everybody for joining over on my channel. I'm still building at 480 subscribers, so I'm 20 away from hitting 500. I would very much appreciate you guys and your support if you could just help me out just a little bit further by sharing my channel around. And try and tell people if they're playing console, if they need help with their aim, to revert them to my video. A lot of my subscribers came from that video because I've helped, and unfortunately I can't do much more to build off of it. I gotta let it do its thing, and it's a really, really great weight off of my shoulders to know that I'm helping people and across all ranks, from top 500 even. I've actually had a few top 500s, including on my stream recently, come and say, hey, I watched your aim guide video and my accuracy improved and I thought you were top 500, but you were really gold, and we had a laugh about it. So, share my channel around. Help me hit that 500, because if I do, I may be able to start monetizing. No, I will not be putting ads on my channel ever. I hate them, and I know you hate them, so I will not do that to you guys, but I might be able to put on some badges, might be able to get a little bit of support while I'm at it so that I can continue making content, and it would ease off the pressure of just doing this for free. Number 2. I'm planning on making a dedicated video. I mentioned this on stream yesterday. I have the thumbnail ready to go. I don't have any editing going for it right now, but I would want to make a video talking about the immortality abilities, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to make it, is the thing. So I could make it and theoretically release it next week. I could do it by the end of this week. I can do it whenever. The thing is that I need the time, I need to get all my information together, so it's not just a crap video. I want to make it actual quality. This is not me talking about my preferred balance. This is me talking about what Blizzard could potentially do in the future. Who knows? I just want to throw my hat in the ring because everybody likes to come up with these different things, and I like hero design just enough to talk about it. I don't even care if Blizzard does or does not listen to me. I don't need them to in order for me to express an opinion. So, just wanted to throw those 2 things out there. So look forward to a new video coming out, and just share my channel around. I appreciate all the support from every one of you. And here's to 500. Hopefully, hey, ideally within the end of the month, it would be cool if in the next 10 days it would be like, oh, hey, I'm at 500, but things will happen. I'm just taking it a day at a time. This is ITP Paladin signing up. I'll see you guys later this evening.